Have you noticed how some women our age look effortlessly stylish in sneakers while others appear instantly dated? The difference isn't age, it's knowing which styles to avoid. Today I'm revealing the sneakers that elegant women over 50 never wear. Wait until you hear about sneaker number 17. It's probably in your closet right now, and it's adding years to your appearance. Sneaker number 1. Chunky dad sneakers. Those oversized, bulky sneakers with exaggerated soles might be trendy among younger generations, but elegant women over 50 recognize how these disproportionate shoes overwhelm their refined style and create visual heaviness at the feet. The extreme bulk creates an unbalanced silhouette, drawing attention downward and disrupting the clean lines that define sophisticated style. The exaggerated proportions appear costumey rather than classic on mature women. Instead, opt for streamlined sneakers with clean lines and balanced proportions. A sleek leather or suede sneaker with minimal detailing creates the perfect foundation for casual elegance without the cartoonish effect of chunky styles. This simple switch from bulky to refined immediately elevates your casual looks while maintaining the comfort and practicality that make sneakers so appealing. The right proportions complement rather than compete with your carefully chosen outfits. Sneaker number 2. Logo-covered designs. Sneakers plastered with obvious logos and branding create a juvenile, status-seeking appearance that undermines the quiet confidence of truly elegant style. These attention-grabbing designs appear more focused on broadcasting brand affiliation than on sophisticated design. Elegant women over 50 understand that quality speaks for itself without needing obvious logos to communicate value. They choose sneakers with subtle branding, if any, allowing the craftsmanship and materials to make the statement. This doesn't mean avoiding quality brands, it means selecting their more refined offerings where the emphasis is on design excellence rather than logo placement. The difference is immediately apparent in how sophisticated the overall effect appears. This shift from obvious branding to subtle quality creates a more timeless, elegant foundation for casual outfits. The focus returns to your personal style rather than being dominated by a designer's initials or symbols. Sneaker number 3. Neon bright colours. Those fluorescent yellow, electric blue or hot pink sneakers might seem like a fun pop of colour, but elegant women over 50 recognise how these attention-grabbing shades create a disconnected, juvenile effect that competes with rather than complements their sophisticated style. Vibrant neon colours draw immediate attention to the feet, creating visual heaviness and disrupting the balanced, harmonious appearance that defines true elegance. These colours often appear random rather than intentionally coordinated with your wardrobe. Instead, opt for refined neutrals or subtle, complex colours that integrate seamlessly with your existing wardrobe. Soft ivory, rich navy, versatile taupe, or deep burgundy create sophisticated foundations that elevate rather than distract from your overall appearance. This colour refinement creates a more cohesive, intentional look while still allowing for personal expression. The right sneaker colour should feel like a natural extension of your style rather than a jarring interruption. Finding this video valuable? Remember to subscribe and engage in the comments below. Now for our next sneaker style. Sneaker number 4. Platform sneakers. Those sneakers with exaggerated platform soles might seem like a height-boosting solution, but elegant women over 50 recognise how these unbalanced proportions create an awkward, trendy effect that appears both dated and potentially hazardous. The extreme height difference between heel and toe creates an unnatural walking pattern that undermines the graceful movement that defines true elegance. These disproportionate styles often appear costumey rather than sophisticated. Instead, opt for sneakers with a slight elevation that's consistent throughout the sole. This creates a more balanced proportion that elongates the leg without the awkward, chunky effect of true platforms. This subtle refinement maintains the comfort and practicality of sneakers while creating a more sophisticated silhouette. The right proportions complement your natural movement rather than restricting or altering it. Sneaker number 5. Obvious athletic performance shoes. Those highly technical running or training shoes with visible gel pods, air cushions, or neon performance details might be perfect for the gym, but elegant women over 50 never wear these obviously athletic styles for everyday casual wear. The specialized design elements that make these shoes excellent for sports create a disconnected, utilitarian appearance when paired with non-athletic clothing. The technical details appear random and visually distracting rather than intentionally styled. Instead, opt for lifestyle sneakers specifically designed for everyday wear. These maintain comfort while offering more refined aesthetics that complement casual clothing, rather than creating a visual disconnect. This distinction between athletic and lifestyle sneakers creates a more intentional, cohesive appearance. The right sneakers should transition seamlessly between casual settings without looking like you forgot to change after your workout. Sneaker number 6, canvas sneakers with juvenile prints. Those canvas sneakers covered in cartoon characters, novelty prints or juvenile patterns might seem playful, but elegant women over 50 recognize how these childish designs undermine the sophisticated presence they've earned through decades of developing personal style. Whimsical prints designed for much younger wearers create a disconnected effect that appears like an attempt to recapture youth, rather than embracing the confidence and refinement that come with maturity. These designs often clash with the more sophisticated elements in your wardrobe. Instead, opt for solid canvas sneakers in refined colours or subtle, sophisticated patterns like a discreet stripe or texture. These maintain the casual comfort of canvas while creating a more cohesive foundation for adult style. This pattern refinement creates a more intentional, elegant appearance while still allowing for the practicality and comfort of canvas sneakers. The right design should feel like a natural extension of your personal style rather than a borrowed element from youth culture. Sneaker number 7, ultra high-top basketball styles. Those extremely high-top basketball sneakers that extend well above the ankle might be iconic in sports culture, but elegant women over 50 recognize how these exaggerated proportions create an unbalanced, youth-oriented appearance that competes with rather than complements sophisticated style. The extreme height creates a visual heaviness around the ankle that can shorten the appearance of the leg and create awkward proportions with skirts, dresses, and even pants. These styles often appear costumey rather than intentionally styled on mature women. Instead, opt for low-top or subtle mid-top sneakers that create cleaner lines and more versatile styling options. These balanced proportions complement, rather than compete with your carefully chosen outfits. This height refinement creates a more sophisticated foundation for casual looks while maintaining comfort. The right sneaker height should integrate seamlessly with various hemlines and create balanced proportions with your overall silhouette. Sneaker number 8, overly distressed styles. Those deliberately worn, artificially distressed sneakers with manufactured scuffs, tears or dirt might be trendy in some circles, but elegant women over 50 recognize how these contrived imperfections create a disheveled, affected appearance that undermines true sophistication. The intentional worn look often appears inauthentic and creates a disconnect with the otherwise well-maintained appearance that defines elegant style. These manufactured imperfections often look random rather than the result of genuine character developed over time. Instead, opt for clean, well-maintained sneakers that develop natural character through actual wear. This authentic evolution creates genuine personality without the contrived, artificial appearance of pre-distressed styles. This shift from manufactured to authentic character creates a more sophisticated foundation for casual looks. The right sneakers should appear intentionally chosen and properly maintained, rather than artificially aged for effect. Sneaker number 9. Slip-on styles with elastic panels. Those shapeless slip-on sneakers with obvious elastic panels and minimal structure might seem convenient, but elegant women over 50 recognize how these formless shoes create a sloppy, unrefined appearance that undermines an otherwise thoughtful outfit. The excessive stretchy panels and lack of structure create a shapeless effect that appears chosen solely for convenience rather than style. These overly casual styles often look like house slippers rather than intentional footwear choices. Instead, opt for slip-on sneakers with more refined structure and subtle elastic goring that maintains shape while providing ease of wear. These thoughtful designs offer convenience without sacrificing sophistication. This structural refinement creates a more polished foundation for casual looks while maintaining the practicality of slip-on styles. The right design should offer both ease and elegance rather than prioritizing convenience at the expense of appearance. Sneaker number 10. Obvious knockoffs. Those counterfeit or obvious inspired by versions of designer sneakers might seem like a budget-friendly option, but elegant women over 50 recognize how these inauthentic imitations create a cheapening effect that undermines their overall credibility and style authority. The slightly off proportions, inferior materials, and imprecise details of knockoffs are immediately apparent to discerning eyes. These compromised versions communicate a willingness to prioritize appearance over authenticity and quality. Instead, opt for authentic sneakers within your budget from brands at various price points that offer genuine design and appropriate quality. An authentic mid-range or affordable sneaker always appears more sophisticated than a fake luxury version. This commitment to authenticity creates a more credible, confident foundation for your style. The right approach acknowledges that true elegance comes from honesty and appropriateness rather than pretense or imitation. Sneaker number 11, overly embellished styles. Those sneakers covered in excessive studs, crystals, glitter, or decorative elements might seem festive, but elegant women over 50 recognize how these over-decorated styles create a busy, trying too hard appearance that undermines sophisticated simplicity. The competing decorative elements create visual chaos that distracts from rather than enhances your overall appearance. These attention-grabbing details often appear random rather than intentionally integrated with your personal style. Instead, opt for sneakers with minimal, thoughtful detailing, perhaps a subtle texture, a refined accent color, or a single distinctive element that adds interest without overwhelming. This restrained approach creates sophistication through intentional editing. This decorative refinement creates a more elegant foundation for casual looks. The right embellishment should feel like a natural extension of the design rather than applied decoration competing for attention. Sneaker number 12, obvious orthopedic styles. Those visibly orthopedic sneakers with exaggerated support features and medical-looking design elements might offer comfort, but elegant women over 50 recognize how these clinical-looking shoes create an aging, compromised appearance that undermines their vibrant presence. The obviously therapeutic design signals physical limitation rather than stylish choice, creating a disconnect with an otherwise thoughtful outfit. These utilitarian styles often appear chosen solely for function with complete disregard for aesthetics. Instead, opt for sneakers specifically designed to offer support and comfort within a more refined aesthetic framework. Many brands now offer wellness features disguised within sophisticated designs that don't broadcast their orthopedic benefits. This balance between function and form creates a more intentional foundation for casual looks. The right supportive sneakers should address physical needs without announcing them, maintaining both comfort and dignity. Sneaker number 13, outdated retro styles. Those retro sneaker styles that were popular decades ago might seem nostalgic, but elegant women over 50 recognize how wearing the exact same models from their youth creates a dated time capsule effect rather than a current evolved appearance. Unchanged designs from previous decades can appear like an attempt to recapture youth rather than embracing confident evolution. These unchanged styles often clash with the more current elements in your wardrobe. Instead, opt for updated interpretations of classic designs that maintain the appealing elements while incorporating contemporary refinements in proportion, materials, and construction. These evolved classics offer nostalgic appeal without the dated effect. This thoughtful updating creates a more relevant foundation for casual looks. The right approach honours the past while remaining firmly grounded in the present, creating harmony between heritage and currency. Sneaker number 14, Velcro-Closure Styles. Those sneakers with multiple Velcro straps might seem practical, but elegant women over 50 recognise how these utilitarian closures create a juvenile or medical appearance that undermines sophisticated style. The obvious Velcro straps signal prioritization of convenience over aesthetics, creating a disconnect with an otherwise thoughtful outfit. These functional closures often appear chosen for children or those with dexterity limitations rather than as a stylish choice. Instead, opt for sneakers with more refined closure systems, quality laces, discreet zippers, or sophisticated slip-on designs that maintain ease of wear without the clinical or childish associations of Velcro. This closure refinement creates a more intentional foundation for casual looks. The right fastening system should offer practicality without compromising the sophisticated appearance you've cultivated in every other aspect of your presentation. Sneaker number 15, Excessively worn favourites, those beloved sneakers you've worn for years beyond their prime, might hold sentimental value, but elegant women over 50 recognise how visibly worn, misshapen shoes create a neglected appearance that undermines an otherwise polished presentation. The visible wear patterns, compressed cushioning, and deteriorated materials signal a lack of attention to detail that contradicts true elegance. These past their prime favourites often appear chosen out of habit rather than intention. Instead, acknowledge when beloved sneakers have served their purpose and replace them with fresh versions before they become visibly compromised. This timely refreshing maintains the integrity of your overall appearance. This commitment to appropriate maintenance creates a more respected foundation for casual looks. The right approach honours quality by not extending use beyond appropriate lifespan, recognising that true value includes knowing when to replace. Sneaker number 16, obvious fashion victim trends. Those extremely trendy sneaker styles that appear suddenly and disappear just as quickly might seem current, but elegant women over 50 recognise how these fleeting fashion moments create a trying too hard appearance that undermines timeless sophistication. The obviously trend-driven choices signal fashion following rather than personal style development, creating a disconnect with the confidence and self-knowledge that define true elegance. These momentary trends often appear borrowed rather than authentically integrated. Instead, opt for sneakers with enduring design elements that transcend seasonal trends while still appearing current and relevant. These thoughtful choices maintain contemporary appeal without the disposable nature of extreme trends. This balanced approach creates a more sustainable foundation for casual style. The right sneakers should feel current without being captive to fleeting trends, maintaining relevance beyond a single season. Sneaker number 17, white canvas, sneakers with visible dirt. Here's the sneaker mistake most women over 50 make without realising: continuing to wear white canvas sneakers after they've developed visible dirt, yellowing, or grime. While pristine white sneakers can look crisp and intentional, elegant women recognise that once these shoes show wear, they immediately cheapen an entire outfit. The visible soil creates a neglected, careless appearance that contradicts the attention to detail that defines true elegance. These past their prime basics often appear kept out of habit rather than conscious choice. Instead, either maintain white canvas sneakers in impeccable condition through regular cleaning and proper storage, or choose alternative colours like navy, taupe, or black that don't show soil as readily and maintain their appearance longer. This commitment to appropriate maintenance creates a more respected foundation for casual looks. The right approach either embraces the responsibility of white footwear or chooses more practical alternatives that maintain their appearance with less effort. Sneaker number 18, mismatched athletic styles with dressier clothing. Those technical running or training sneakers paired with dressier clothing, like tailored pants or refined dresses, create a disconnected, unintentional appearance that elegant women over 50 carefully avoid. The visual disconnect between specialised athletic footwear and more refined clothing creates an impression of compromise rather than intention. These mismatched combinations often appear chosen for convenience rather than style consideration. Instead, opt for lifestyle sneakers specifically designed to complement non-athletic clothing when a casual footwear option is desired. These transitional designs maintain comfort while offering more cohesive styling potential. This thoughtful coordination creates more harmonious, intentional outfits. The right sneakers should feel like a natural extension of your clothing rather than a contradictory element that undermines your overall appearance. Sneaker number 19, juvenile colour combinations. Those sneakers featuring childish colour combinations like pink and purple, primary colour blocks, or rainbow patterns might seem playful, but elegant women over 50 recognise how these youthful palettes create a disconnected effect that undermines sophisticated style. The juvenile colour schemes signal an attempt to capture youthful energy rather than embracing the refined confidence that comes with maturity. These playful combinations often clash with the more sophisticated colour approach in your wardrobe. Instead, opt for sneakers in more complex, nuanced colour combinations. Perhaps tonal variations of a single colour, sophisticated neutrals with subtle accent colours, or rich, complex hues that signal intentional colour sophistication. This colour refinement creates a more cohesive foundation for casual looks. The right colour approach should feel aligned with your overall palette rather than appearing as a disconnected, childish element. Sneaker number 20. Obvious status brand choices. Those sneakers chosen solely for their recognisable luxury branding rather than their design merit create a status-seeking appearance that elegant women over 50 carefully avoid. The obvious focus on brand recognition rather than personal style development signals external validation seeking rather than confident self-expression. These status-driven choices often appear borrowed rather than authentically integrated with personal style. Instead, select sneakers based on their design merit, quality, and compatibility with your wardrobe and lifestyle, regardless of whether the brand is prestigious or more accessible. This discerning approach prioritizes what truly works for you rather than external status signals. This authentic selection process creates a more confident foundation for casual style. The right sneakers should reflect your personal taste and needs rather than broadcasting status or wealth, allowing your natural elegance to shine through genuine choices. Sneaker number 21. Overly bulky tongue and collar. Those sneakers with excessively padded, protruding tongues and collars might be designed for athletic performance, but elegant women over 50 recognize how these bulky elements create a heavy, disproportionate appearance that undermines refined style. The excessive padding creates visual weight around the ankle and disrupts the clean lines that define sophisticated style. These bulky elements often appear random and utilitarian rather than intentionally designed for aesthetic harmony. Instead, opt for sneakers with more refined proportions, sleeker tongues that lie flat, and collars with appropriate padding that doesn't protrude or create visual heaviness. These balanced designs maintain comfort without the clunky appearance. This proportion refinement creates a more sophisticated foundation for casual looks. The right design should offer comfort without excessive bulk, maintaining clean lines that complement rather than compete with your clothing. Sneaker number 22. Sneakers with visible wear patterns. Those sneakers showing obvious wear patterns, compressed soles, worn-down heels or creased uppers, might still feel comfortable, but elegant women over 50 recognize how these visible signs of deterioration create an unkempt appearance that undermines overall polish. The visible wear signals a lack of attention to detail that contradicts the careful consideration that defines true elegance. These past their prime shoes often appear kept out of habit rather than conscious choice. Instead, rotate between several pairs of sneakers to extend their life and replace them before they show obvious wear. This thoughtful maintenance preserves both the appearance and support of your footwear. This commitment to appropriate upkeep creates a more respected foundation for casual looks. The right approach acknowledges that even casual footwear deserves proper maintenance to maintain its contribution to your overall appearance. Sneaker number 23. Inappropriate seasonal styles. Those sneakers designed specifically for summer, like canvas styles with minimal structure, worn during winter months, create a seasonally disconnected appearance that elegant women over 50 carefully avoid. The obvious mismatch between footwear and season signals a lack of thoughtful consideration in dressing. These seasonally inappropriate choices often appear random rather than intentionally selected for current conditions. Instead, develop a seasonal sneaker wardrobe with appropriate options for different weather conditions, perhaps leather or water-resistant styles for cooler or wet months, and lighter, more breathable options for warmer seasons. This seasonal awareness creates more appropriate, intentional outfits year-round. The right sneakers should feel harmonious with both the weather and your seasonal wardrobe, maintaining elegance through appropriate selection. Sneaker number 24. Overly narrow or pointed toe boxes. Those sneakers with unnaturally narrow or pointed toe boxes might seem sleek, but elegant women over 50 recognize how these constrictive shapes create an uncomfortable appearance that contradicts the ease and confidence that define true sophistication. The visibly cramped toe area signals prioritization of a particular aesthetic at the expense of comfort, creating a disconnect with the balanced approach that defines elegant style. These constrictive designs often appear chosen for trend rather than appropriate fit. Instead, opt for sneakers with a natural toe shape that allows proper toe splay while maintaining a refined silhouette. These anatomically respectful designs offer both comfort and style without compromising either. This balanced approach creates a more confident foundation for casual looks. The right sneakers should complement your natural foot shape rather than constraining it, allowing for the graceful movement that is essential to true elegance. Sneaker number 25. Sneakers that don't reflect your personal style. Perhaps the most fundamental sneaker mistake is wearing styles that don't authentically connect with your personal aesthetic. Whether they're too youthful, too athletic, too trendy, or simply disconnected from the rest of your carefully curated wardrobe. Elegant women over 50 recognize that true sophistication comes from consistency and authenticity rather than compartmentalized style choices. Sneakers that create a visual disconnect with your overall style approach undermine the cohesive presentation that defines true elegance. Instead, select sneakers that feel like a natural extension of your personal style, complementing rather than contradicting the aesthetic choices you make in other aspects of your wardrobe. These harmonious selections create visual consistency that communicates intentional curation. This authentic approach creates a more cohesive, confident appearance. The right sneakers should feel like they belong with the rest of your wardrobe, maintaining your personal style language even in casual footwear choices. What an incredible journey through these sneaker styles to avoid. Remember that true elegance comes from thoughtful selection rather than rigid rules. The most sophisticated women choose sneakers that complement their personal style while offering appropriate comfort and practicality. To continue enhancing your timeless style, check out one of the videos appearing on your screen now. See you in our next video.